Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. On this video, I'm here to talk about the ideologies of MMM and how it works, the rules, not forgetting the opportunities too. But before I go finally in explaining everything I just talked now about, like firstly, before I explain the ideology of MMM, how it works, and the rest, I will give an insight first on how the banks and other related financial institutions makes their money, so that when by the time I talk about MMM ideology, then you appreciate me for doing this video. Thank you. Let's start this way. How do banks deceive people? Let's figure out quietly and without haste. But you have to strain your brains. It's not easy to unravel in a couple of minutes those things which have been tangled during the centuries by best sophisticated minds of mankind, seeking only wealth accumulation for their personal needs. Sorry, before I continue, I would like to tell you that everything I want to teach about is boldly written on the screen, and I hope you understand as I read along and do some little explanation, though my write-ups are so easy to understand. So let's go again. Now, let me make an example. Let it be Adam and Stephen, and let it be Leonard, a banker of Adam and Stephen. They both keep their money in his bank. Adam really wants to buy, well, he wants to buy Stephen's bicycle, let's say, but he has no money. More precisely, he has money but not enough, only $10, while Stephen wants as much as $100 for his precious bicycle. That's a problem on Adam. What is Adam gonna do? How will he pay for this bicycle? He gives Stephen his $10 as a deposit, telling him to keep the bike for him till he gets paying up the remaining $90 to add up to the $10 for to pick up the bike for $100. As ill luck, Leonard has the money at this moment, but he knows perfectly about $10 which Adam gave Stephen. And while Stephen brings his money to, where does Stephen brings his money to? That is right. He will put this $10 in his lovely bank to the same Leonard. Therefore, Leonard asked Adam to come the next day to get the $10, and everything happens in that way. The next day, Steve goes to the bank, deposit the $10 to the bank, and the bank provides the same $10 to Adam on credit. Immediately, Adam gets the money, he gives it back to Stephen, and Stephen gives it back to the banker Leonard. And this goes on and on and on and on till he finished paying up for his bike. So, what then happened in the end? What do we have in the end? Adam finally gets his bike, yes. And with Adam getting his bike, he's definitely owing the banker $90, while the banker Leonard himself is owing Steve $100. In other words, those $10 which existed initially have magically, in other words, the $10 that existed initially have magically turned into $200, making 190 of the debt and the real $10. But this $10 could turn into a thousands of dollars, even in millions or billions, if the purchase was more expensive. In that case, our $10 would make the increasing numbers of its cycles, yes, circuits from end to end, circulating. That's just the procedure, and that's just how our banks works. So what happens in today's world? It appears that bank also draw money without problems, meaning it's not only federal that can produce money, but the banks do too either. And in fact, these banks multiply money without any control, and we are still wondering why do they live better. It is clear now why. The one who produces money, of course, lives better. But this is not enough. From this moment, Adam will never be himself again. He won't be able to pay his debts owed to the bank, no matter how hard he works, because he will be slavery to the bank. In credit bondage, he has to pay for the $90 which he owes Leonard. It does not exist in nature. And the sly Leonard made his money out of nothing. He created them out of the thin air. Just one click, $10 turns a whooping $200. Wow. Yes, but but you can object reasonably. Yes, that the bank itself is owing $100, yes, to Stephen, and it turns out that bank is in credit bondage to Steve, and it won't be able to repay its debt also, the debt he owes Stephen Hilda. So where is the bank's profit? What is the trick? I used to ask him for what the trick is. Okay, this trick is in fact that the bank has a lot such of Stevens, thousands and millions of Stevens, and they will never come for their money at all once. If Stephen comes, the bank return him the money of 10 other depositors. That means the bank's debt is neither dangerous nor burdensome, because they will always get money to pay up. In fact, bank's debt is virtual. It exists only on the paper or in the computer program. It will never be repaid in reality. Only in the case of panic it happens. When frightened. When frightened, Stevens suddenly comes for their money at all once, or you may know any other reasons why banks go bankrupt from time to time. Here is why: because there is not enough money for all depositors. If every one of them comes in panicking, like, okay, they want to collect their money, then the banks go bankrupt. There is a 90% of thin air in the bank vault. Thus, the bank is okay. It sails before the wind. We don't need to worry about it. But our Adam has a serious problem now. He has to repay all his debts completely, moreover with interest and possibly penalties. He will be forced to take new credit in order to repay the old ones, then again, and the new loan again and again, endlessly until his death. And that there is no way out of his credit running not. It does not exist in principle. That is it. Trap has been slammed. Now, Adam is a perpetual debtor to the bank, of the bank rather, is also a slave. From now on, he will work for years. He will work to be able to pay for his bank debt until he dies. There's no two ways about it. After his death, his children and grandchildren will work for the bank also. They are also a future servants of the banks. More precisely, they are servants of this inefficient and unfair global financial system, which has spawned this ruthless and inhuman mechanism. And this mechanism must be finally destroyed by we MMM. That brings us down to the ideology of MMM. I'll make you understand that in MMM we don't invest. In MMM is not a scam either. MMM is not a platform of getting rich quick. But our aim is that the money which is laying, as in helplessly laying fallow in your drawer, in your bank vault, yielding nothing for you, help someone with it, and you'll be surprised what you take home at the end of 30 days. It's going to be 30% interest. MMM is simply to be understand as an help rendering platform, where you provide help to people, and you can also get help when you need it. When you're giving help to people, you don't expect anything back, do you? So nobody owes you. Mind you, I repeat, MMM is not an investment company, so nothing like you invested your money here, but instead you are being rewarded with 30% of help you provided to the community in 30 days. So please don't go out of MMM's ideology. In MMM, no promises, no guarantees. If you have to read the website, if you have read the website, or you have to read the website and you still don't understand, MMM is being breaking down and has been broken down in a simple form for you. You see, like this, MMM is not either MLM business, it is not a hype, not a company, nor an investment company, nor a financial institution, but simply MMM is the mutual network we have within ourselves, where people provide money, they provide help directly to each other in an automatic private offices through websites with growing help index called Mavro. The power stroke reward of giving lets you receive 30% growth rate monthly on the amount you donated to another participant in the community. MMM is 5 years plus globally and with over 240 million in 100 countries, or in about over 100 countries. So basically, this is what this is what makes us the largest donation exchange in the world. This is how it works. So let's say, for instance, you provide the help of 100k today, and at the end of the month you are entitled to earn your 100k plus your 30% interest, which makes it 130 collectible at the end of the month. In MMM, there's no such central account where you deposit money, or you think, okay, we are going to deposit money in a special account. No, all transactions are done between each members, between each participant, peer to peer, directly into one's account. MMM Nigeria was launched last year November, and currently we are over 71,000 members. The main goal behind MMM is to make the exchange of money fairer between people, and also to create a world of financial freedom where people can assist themselves to carry out projects or meet their needs without having to rely on financial institutions who in turn demand a huge interest from our hard-earned money. The aim and the mission statement here is financial apocalypse. Why? Because the world's financial system is built and structured to favor just the fortunate few. But in MMM, it is structured and built to fortunate everyone, not minding your income, not minding your status. In MMM, it is not until you refer people before you can earn. But if you do refer people, you are doing the community and yourself a good, and to make it healthy. And if you refer people, you get 10% on each of your referral, So the question is, where does 30% comes from, since MMM does not collect our monies? I told you, MMM does not collect our monies. We deal directly with ourselves, from one participant to the other, helping ourselves. So how do we make this money? Is from us. We ourselves, we pay ourselves through what? Through regular providing help and getting help. MMM is not where you can deposit money like a bank for a very long time. No, you PH, and at the end of 30 days you are expected to GH, and you repeat this exercise every month, plus the inflow of new members. That makes the LD community, and that makes us be able to pay the 30% interest monthly. So why does MMM have to rely on this? Well, as we all know, there's no business on earth that can sell off an empty shelf. So the way a business relies on their sales, or on their stars, or whatever they are relying on, the same way MMM relies on our PH, which is providing help, and on our GH, which is getting help, and inflow of new members. They are so vital to us, and it is what makes and lubricates MMM mechanism. Funny enough, this is how other financial institutions too operate, but theirs is centralized, but MMM is decentralized, simply for every one of us to enjoy. For me, the best and the only thing I can say about MMM is that it has helped my life, and I don't have regrets. If I say I should have regret, the only regret I have is that I should have joined earlier than than when I joined. So now this moves us to the rules of MMM. The community members do not have any legal obligations or agreements taking part in the community. It is a personal decision of each of us or each of the participants, your personal responsibilities. So there is no guarantee or any promises in the principle. The work of the community depends entirely on us, on we the members' behaviors. So at the same time, there are few simple tips and recommendations which will make participation which will make the participation in MMM safer for you. I'll just read it and I won't really expatiate on it. But number one rule: don't donate the sum that don't donate the sum of money that is so large for you, or that is enormous, that will make you scared. Donate your spare money alone. Don't donate the sum which is critical to you. Donate your spare money alone. Remember, in MMM, it is not an investment company. There is no guarantee, there is no security. So that is why we advise you that any help you want to do, you provide the help that you are capable of doing, not an amount that will be so critical to you. Don't donate all your money. It is better to help with little money, and do it sincerely with all your heart. The number two rules is you regularly give and ask for help every month. This is what MMM is all about: helping people, and you too, you get help at maybe whatever you want to use your money for. Anytime, maybe you want to buy a TV, you want to buy your car, you want to change your house, you want to change your bedroom, you want to change your wardrobe. Ask for help. In as much as you've provided help, definitely you should be able to get back help when we need it, once the community is healthy for both of us, for everyone, for me and you. Thirdly, I'll say about the rules again, that tell about MMM. It's very important because new members registering every day and providing help can never be overemphasized, since the main goal for MMM is to create a fair financial system worldwide. So we can't overemphasize on that. That takes us to rule number 4, that we should be positive in all what we do. When we bring people to we want MMM to bring people with only positive emotions. We want the members of our community to be happy and share happiness with each other. Be sincere with yourselves. Don't venture a lot of money that will get you worried, because there are a lot of scam on the internet. And once, if you visit MMM for the first time, you might doubt what is true and what is false. This is normal. It is normal. You should always be careful, and your decisions should always be conscious and well documented. I will not forget to tell you that whenever you feel, maybe you are watching my video, or you are listening to my video, um, and you feel you want to join MMM, you want to register and enjoy what we all are enjoying, I would like you to consult, because we are always having an online consultant, so you can consult them on how you go about it, one. Or second, you can go straight into um, my link, my referral link, which is it was up there. It was up there. I have to go up here to see it. Yes, which is MMM slash. Sorry, I'm going to take that again. Like Nigeria slash MMM.net. Sorry again. Nigeria dash MMM.net slash question mark hi is equals to tolu.man@yahoo.com. Or better still, you can meet me on Facebook page. My Facebook page name is Man Tolu. You see me there, you see my logo of MMM. So it's easy to locate me when you see MMM's logo or any other person around you that you knows more about MMM. So I'll go into the opportunity of aside opportunities of MMM. I'll read like this, and I might add some that I've forgotten to add while I was writing this. Okay, opportunities of MMM. Aside the 30% monthly interest on every donation, which is a big one, a big opportunity that is curbing the bankers' deduction from our hard-earned money, is a great opportunity, is a greater opportunity available in MMM. There is a greater opportunities available in MMM. Meeting new people worldwide is another good opportunity for the participants. Giving financial aid from one country to another to the other helps each participant of this great movement financially free from poverty. This also makes us not to experience any economic meltdown whatsoever, and empowering more people worldwide financially. It's a very good opportunity in MMM. It's worldwide. It's empowering us. Yes. And since the main goal of MMM is to create a fair financial system worldwide, it gives opportunity to all members to live independently, and it helps us. There is another one. I'm going to say this one, that MMM helps us it helps suppressing financial stress that the world is going through, that every individual is going through. It has helped me, and it's going to help you too. That's a very good opportunity which I have myself in MMM. Another good opportunity I foresee in MMM is managers through guidance school. If you are willing to join guidance school to know more about MMM and to teach others to earn um, another source of money, extra income to help them, you you can join the guidance school. You show your interest, and if you're lucky, you'll be chosen. And this guidance school helps participants to be versed in knowledge, to work honestly and loyalty to other new members joining the movement, to know more about new loyalty to help other new members joining the MMM to know more all about MMM, leading to a healthy community and participation amongst us. This particular opportunity will save MMM from any threat or panic. Also, in MMM, there's another good opportunity that I know and which I really love, is that the main goal of MMM is to create is also one main goal of MMM. This is that the community this community helps I mean the MMM community helps us and teaches us to realize the power behind giving. In fact, I love this opportunity because MMM gives you the opportunity to give to one another. MMM gives you the opportunity to help the needy. MMM helps you to reach out to people. Another good opportunity that is not written here is that MMM reaches out to charities, to so many charities, homes with us in and out Nigeria. It's so many orphanages home, so many motherless babies home, so many disabled home, so many schools round Nigeria has really enjoyed from this great opportunity that MMM has given the whole world. It's a good thing to work with MMM. It's a good thing to be partnership with MMM. MMM is all about helping people. MMM is not selfish. That is why they've structured this financial system to change the world round, to create a very fair financial system amongst us. So I forgot, but I remembered now. When I was talking, I remembered about another good and golden rule. I'm sorry for taking you back to rules of MMM. There's one golden rule I forgot to jot here. that in MMM you are not allowed to create more than one account. It is very unfair to the community. It is very unfair to the participants. When you are suspected to have one or more accounts, you get blocked out. Another rule is that whenever you show your interest, since it is your own personal decision and your personal decision to provide help, whenever you show interest to provide help, please be faithful to it. If you are not faithful to it at within the time frame you are being given to provide your help, you get blocked out. I don't think anyone wish to be blocked out in this golden opportunity that has been given to us in MMM all over the world and in Nigeria. So it's better to be loyal to MMM. Your integrity counts in MMM so much. Aside, there is another opportunity I forgot to mention, that aside the 30% monthly interest we get when you refer new people, because it can never be overemphasized that new people, we want more people to join MMA, because that is what will make us to achieve the goal of changing the world into a fair financial system. So when you refer people, you on each person you refer, you are getting 10% referral bonus on their on any donations he or she provides. I repeat that again. When you refer a new member, or when you refer a family or a friend of yours into MMM, you get 10% interest on whatsoever the participant or the new member you referred. You get 10% of what he or she has given. That is a very good one. And when you go to our site on nigeria-mmm.net, or you go to the link I gave you earlier, you will definitely read more of how you can earn, and more opportunities is there for you to learn. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening to me. I appreciate you, and I'm still inviting you that you are here to join us. In Nigeria, we are already 71,000, and this is a great news for us, and we are growing more. And I using this medium on this video. I'm using this medium to invite you, come and join me, come and enjoy what I've enjoyed. I told you that I am ready to give people the opportunity that MMM has given me, to that you enjoy. Try providing help. When you provide help, you get back help, and you'll be rewarded with 30% interest monthly on whatsoever, including your referral bonus. That is a very good one for us. I'm happy that you click on my channel. I'm happy for the opportunity I've been given in MMM to be able to tell you on how I enjoyed on the ideology of MMM. I'm grateful. Do not forget my channel. Always check me up on my channel. Check for new things. Check for videos. In fact, this week, in the next 2 days, today or tomorrow, I'll be posting another video of happiness of mine, where I got help of 224,000 naira. It's a very great news to me. I'm going to tell you how I started. I'm going to do a video on how I started, my experiences, what the world has done to me. I will tell you everything. Just keep in touch with me on MMM. And I'm using this medium to appreciate my mentor. Thank you, Mentor Sheyi, for being patient with me. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Together we will change the world. Together we shall create a fair financial system. Thank you. Bye. And God bless you.